guys, it's Tyrant from Tyrant YT. So today, I woke up early, so at 5 a.m. So okay, then I saw the video called I attempted a Pokemon Platnium Nuzlocke. So let's go.
So if you're new here, hi. I've done this before. Last year I made a video about my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the game I played in it was Pokemon Ruby. It was fun, so here I am again, doing another. But this time...
Oh, okay, this is attempted another the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke, and then just now you do the Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
I attempted to Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain again super quickly how a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them. If you still don't understand, that's not my problem. Let's get started. This was my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
Go to the bathroom though.
Pokemon! So my friend and neighbor Barry is practically dragging me all over the place with his hyperactive squirrel brain, frantically trying to get a Pokemon as soon as possible from this Professor Rowan he saw on TV. He drags me out to Route 201 and is about to leap into the tall grass when, hold it! You guys know going into the tall grass is practically a death wish, right? What you're doing is basically suicide. Borderline insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives?
Oh my god.
Do you have any Pokemon? No. Do you want some? And like that, I have a Turtwig. I named him Turt and immediately used him to
Oh, wait. So, if you pick Turtwig, I think this is actually, it says the second best Pokemon to pick. Well, the most best Pokemon to pick was Shimshar. Well, actually, Piplup, I don't know. So, okay.
Ashen Berry's Chimchar.
Oh
I was making my way through the routes, but right as I was
Chimchar,
about
my
to nab
favorite
the Shanks
Pokemon.
I found on 202.
Oh, Shanks! No.
Don't kill it.
No! Oh, no. Shanks is actually my favorite Pokemon. No, my Shanks. Guys, I want to play this game called Pokemon Platinum.
So no Shanks for us. But that's alright. Shanks isn't that great this early anyway.
No.
Then I locked eyes with our first trainer.
Shanks is
the
great.
First battle.
You can
Let's see how we fare against youngster Tristan
Luxray
and his
was a
level
cool
5
Pokemon,
Starly.
though.
Oh my god! So in the first trainer battle I ever fought, I almost immediately lose my starter to a critical hit. Why do I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this? Nevertheless, we kept going onward through Jubilife City, where we caught Kronk the Zubat in the cave above Route 204, and Magikarp on 218. Hi, Magikarp. Your name is Puppy. Just outside the city, Barry runs up and demands another battle, so I happily bash in his Chimchar again. And his Starly too. I kept on my way, eventually arriving in Orberg City, and nervously challenged Rourke. I was terrified of his Cranidos, but Turt landed a crit Razor Leaf and one-shot it before it could even do anything. So that's badge number 1 for us. I made it to Floroma Town and was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Woodworks you can find Shellos. And if you didn't know, again, I love Shellos. I ran straight to the grass to get my Shellos encounter, and...
Shanks! Come on, get Shanks!
I'm not gonna pass up an encounter, so I very depressingly caught the Shanks and named it Failure to vent my sadness and frustration over not getting a slug.
No.
While there, we found
No, why you just name it Failure? I like Shanks. Well, if we evolve to the Luxray, well, I'd like to use Shanks though. Well, also, Shanks actually was cute though, and Shello, well, okay, well, it's okay though.
Galactic messing around, stealing electricity, and this little girl's dad. So I beat up the grunt guarding the door, broke in, beat up the grunts in the building until Turt evolved, then found Galactic Commander Mars at the end of the corridor, who I was scared of because she's got a fat cat that hits like a semi-truck. But I had a plan. Back in the Orberg Mines, I caught Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to the fight because in case things got dicey, I would switch him in to buy time and heal up my other Pokemon. Basically, Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took out Mars's Zubat, and when Perugly came out, Kronk plucked off the Oranberry it was holding. But she got hit pretty hard in the process, and since Turt needed a bit of healing before he could get back into it, Dwayne can take a scratch. Look at that. Dwayne is fine. He's fine, guys. Don't pull the sad nose for Dwayne. Dwayne's fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Oh my god!
Oh!
Dude! Alright, I'll give him that. Dwayne gets to live. Somehow, when Dwayne was supposed to die, he hung in there on 1 HP. And
Okay,
you know what?
so...
I respected the hell out of him for it. I let Dwayne live and Turt was able to take out the Perugly.
Okay.
What a legend. But then I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount Coronet,
No,
I caught a Bronzor
what?
named Big Boy, which I happily added to the team. And right before Gardenia's gym, Kronk evolved, which meant no mercy.
Oh, okay. So... Okay, Onyx, just be with Shanks. Okay? Stay here. You go evolve to the Luxray, though.
For those flower ladies. Badge number 2. We slashed the guard bushes in front of the Galactic building and ran up all the stairs where we fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went. Don't crit.
Oh boy.
Don't crit.
Nice slash. Oh! Oh!
No! But, I mean, that won't do...
No.
Huh?
Yo.
Ah,
Oh my
Let's
god.
just hit it.
No.
Don't crit him.
Do not. That is
No.
going...
Oh
Oh my god,
We
no.
finally were able to beat her, but that fight really knocked the wind out of me. I was shaking on my way back to the Pokemon Center when this lady Cynthia shows up and is like, "Egg? Yeah." Anyway, even meeting Cynthia wasn't enough to calm my nerves, so to keep my
Cynthia
mind
was
off the
actually the
absolute
champion.
tragedy we narrowly avoided, I
Just
decided
like
to start
Steven
training up Big
Stone.
Boy on Cycling Road.
Actually, the whole
And then he died.
champion.
I've practiced
Oh,
this
no.
game and-
No, the first hit.
So before you push up your anime glasses and tell me that steel is weak to fire, which I know, by the way, the reason I kept Big Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire weakness. But then he got crit. So, first death. I'm sorry, Big Boy. You never had the opportunity to become a big boy. I walked into Wayward Cave and found a Gibble. Gibble is an amazing Pokemon. It turns into Garchomp, which is easily one...
I think it was actually cool Pokemon. Well, Garchomp. I think Garchomp was the popular Pokemon.
of, if not the strongest Pokemon in the game that isn't a legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage, and now there is nothing in my way between that and...
No. Oh no! Grotto, is your fault about this?
And we're moving on. We arrived in Heart Home City where I caught DeVito the Ralts, Kronk and Puppy evolved, we had a clean win against Fantina, and some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk. Things were starting to look better now. I was leveling up DeVito against trainers, and when fighting this lovey-dovey couple... let's go into Puppy. Get rid of the Buizel. Oh no!
No. No!
You're kidding. You're kidding. And that's why I hate love.
Second
In
death.
came Shrimp the Scyther I caught on Route 210. Some good news, on Route 213, I finally found a Shellos. I named it Scoop, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but Scoop was my favorite child, and I wasn't apologetic about it. I trained it up, and now we got a Gastrodon. Turt ended up evolving too, so together with Kronk and Scoop, Maylene was defeated, and badge number 4 was secured. Outside of Pastoria City, I caught a Quagsire named Lol, but when I went to get my Great Marsh encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at a Wooper. So now we've got Lol and Oops in the box. Then I swept Crusher Wake with Milk, who is now a Jolteon, with the TM Thunder I bought literally next door. I walked out of the gym and Team Galactic set off a bomb. I ran down the grunt who detonated it and took him out because he is weak. Cynthia appears again and tells me to bring a charm to her grandma. So I'm like, yes ma'am. We found her in Celestial Town along with Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic, who starts some evil Shakespeare speech about how everything is imperfect, so he's gotta blow up the world or something. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. And then he wanted to fight. Puppy took out his Sneasel and I sent out Milk to take care of his Golbat, but Milk decided he wanted to be lazy and not only miss all his thunders, but also punch himself in the face. Milk!
We need some milk. Oh, no.
You can't be doing this. Kronk came out and killed the Golbat because Milk was being difficult, but I gave him a second chance and he took out the Murkrow. Anyway, here's your dusty charm. I went out and caught a Magnemite named C, then arrived in Canalave City where we barged into Byron's gym and demolished his team with Swoop and Turd.
Oh,
Then
you're
Team
getting bumped
Galactic
to
sets off
Magneton.
another bomb, this time at Lake Valor. So Barry, Professor Rowan's assistant Lucas, and I split up to check on the lakes. As I'm strolling past all the flopping Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with. After that, we headed over to Lake Verity, where we did the exact same with Mars. There was a part where Turd got crit and almost died. Oh god. Oh god. But we're fine, he's fine. Finally, we had to go check up on Barry at Lake Acuity, and after trekking through 6 feet of snow for like a mile, we get there to find Barry at the top of a cliff like, ha ha ha, you can't climb rocks. Come back when you can climb rocks, loser. I'll go fight Candace's gym now, I guess. Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them, but Candace uses ice types, which like half my team is weak against. Which, you know, nervousness rising. Not only was I at a massive type disadvantage, but the main threats on her team were her Abomasnow because it hits like a truck and sets up hail, and her Frostlass because it'll use the hail from the Abomasnow to heighten its evasiveness with Snow Cloak, spam double teams, and then just sweep my team. I walked in, took a deep breath, which didn't make me feel better at all, and started the battle. Shrimp took out her Sneasel and Swoop took out her Piloswine, almost dying in the process, and then she finally brought out the big bad Abomasnow. Since it's grass ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast. Yeah, I didn't know we could... Anyway, I wasn't sure it could one-shot because Puppy's not a special attacker, and lo and behold, it didn't. It didn't miss. Please kill it. Please, it's quad. It's quad.
Oh.
What? Eventually Puppy took it out, but that was absolutely terrifying. Last but not least, Frostlass. I wanted to have Swoop Rain Dance to get rid of the hail so Frostlass's Snow Cloak isn't activated, but since Swoop was sitting at a not-so-chill 20 HP, that wasn't gonna work out super great. However, since I didn't want Kronk to be in this fight at all, right before the fight I swapped her with Failure the Shanks.
Yay!
Yep. Sorry, little guy. Failure looked up at the looming death that was Frostlass in front of her, and as I healed up Swoop, Failure was killed in its blizzard. It's really...
Hey, why did you just get the locks right, though? You can... So, it's actually a cool Pokemon. So I have to depart to see you next time. Bye.